What's up, everybody? You are listening to the What Now podcast, where we discuss ways of effectively addressing life's most difficult moments. What is up, everybody? I'm excited to be back with you here on the What Now podcast. I have missed each and every one of your beautiful faces, your beautiful energy, your beautiful aura, your beautiful spirit. I have missed each and every one of you. I've missed the opportunity to share and engage with you. We took a small break and we're back. Or are we back? That's something we're going to address a little later. But before we do that, let me do this the correct way. I just got excited because I missed each and every one of you. The month of May, we're not going to talk about that yet. All right. So let's go here. Welcome to the What Now podcast, where we discuss effective ways of facing life's most defining moments. We want to make sure that we each are exercising the tools, techniques, and strategies that are already inside of us in order for us to face these moments in the state of our best self. My name is Clifton Pettyjohn, and I am your trusted voice of transformation. I teach creators how to transform their lives through embracing the totality of their best self. I'm excited. Can you tell? I am uber excited, and I don't use that loosely, and I'm not just throwing that out there at you, but I'm excited to be back in front of the microphone or in front of the camera. I'm excited to be back sharing with each and every one of you. Each and every one of you are beautiful. You are handsome. You are radiant. You are intelligent. You are woke in relationship to your purpose. You are empowered to do everything that you were called, created, and designed to be. You are all that and some more. You are all that and some more. Why do I know that? I know that because I am all that and some more. I embody all of that energy, and I know that that is what I attract. So before we go, let's do our breathing exercises just to make sure that we are all present. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. Just sit right there with it for a minute. Breathe out. Take another deep breath in. Hold it. Sit with that right there for a minute. Breathe out. Now, if you were able to complete that exercise, then there are two things that I can say concerning it. You have taken the energy that you have left in your past. You have taken the energy that you have devoted to the possibility of a future, but you don't even know how to get to that future. You have now merged it with the energy that is present right now. You have merged them three together, creating synergy, and we can define that synergy as your best self. And because we have your best self present, now we can take advantage of everything that is presented before us on tonight, today, whenever you're listening to the replay, tonight, today, whenever you're listening to the replay. All right, so let's go. Here we go. Y'all see I'm hyped. I am really hyped. So we are back, or are we? We're going to talk about all that. I took the month of May off. Now, you're going to see me looking. I have a little script tonight. That's something I normally don't do, but I want to make sure that I give everybody all the details of everything that we have going on. We have some exciting things going on, and I want to make sure that you are updated and involved in it all. All right? I want to make sure you don't miss out on anything. So we took the month of May off. I was advised by my spiritual leader to take that month off. It's Mental Health Month. Focus on me. Focus on restoring, focus on charging, focus on centering, focus on all of those things. If you know me, I'm big on centering, I'm big on grounding, I'm big on all of that great stuff that empowers you. I used to not be in that space, but I understand that I don't pour from what I need. I pour from my overflow. I pour from my overflow. So again, May was, of course, the month of mental health, or mental health month. So it was very imperative that I took that break and gave myself an opportunity to reset, and gave myself an opportunity to reset. So some of you, I can feel you. I can hear you. You're saying, Cliff, how do you feel after taking that month? Yo, I feel refreshed. I feel energized. I feel centered. I feel even more connected with myself and with purpose. I feel even more connected with you that are listening. You know, it's so much I could say, but I want to stay focused tonight. All right. I don't want to get way out in left field and have to bring it back full circle. Okay. And I want to know with you guys, last month was mental health month. I want to know what you guys did for the month for yourself to make sure, you know, that you are exercising healthy habits as it relates to your mental capacity. You know, I'm big on health in all core areas of our lives. That's your career, your mental health, that's your spiritual health, that's your physical health, that's your family, that's your finances. And I feel like I'm forgetting one of them. I feel like I'm forgetting one of them. Is it going to come to me? If it does not come to me, then I will make sure I put it in the description section. But we want to make sure that we are hitting all of those areas in our life, because we want to make sure that we are taking the approach that wholeness is ours. And sometimes it's not that we have to work towards them. We have to embrace them. How did I forget financial? That's the other area. We don't want to forget those areas. We want health in our finances as well. All right. So I want to hear from you. Find out what it was that you did. I rested, I chilled, and I remembered. I rested, I chilled, and I remembered. And some of those things that I remembered, I'm going to be bringing up, throughout the next couple of months. And it's not even that I remember some things. It's that I opened myself up to the awareness of some things in certain areas of my life. And those certain areas definitely will be brought up in podcasting and other platforms that you all follow me on. So make sure you stay connected with me. All right. Make sure you are staying connected with me in whatever capacity that you are able to be connected to me, but especially through this podcast, y'all. You feel me? All right. So I did a few podcast guest appearances. They're going to be coming up with some great podcasters. I want you to subscribe to their shows as well when I release these shows. I don't want you just to listen because I was on there. I want you to subscribe to them and follow them. They're about a great work. I even had 2 speaking engagements that were pretty dope. I really enjoyed the vibe with both of them. And the vibes were, you know, on 2 different. No, I did 3. I did 3 speaking engagements. I said 2. But I did 3, and I really enjoyed speaking to a group of high school kids in Chicago. That was really fun. That was dope. All right. But I limited my conversations as well, except my conversations with myself. Excuse me. Now, some of you might laugh at that because if you know me, you're like, Cliff, how can you limit your conversations anymore? Because you're not really one that's into a lot of conversations. But I was very, very selective and careful about my conversations throughout this month. Mainly for me, and it's not I need to cut this person off. I'm beyond all that stuff. Everything that I'm doing is working within me. I need to work on me. If I work on me and create the energy field that I need to create, then I will attract and draw that attract and draw that which I need to attract, and then attract and draw who I need to attract. So I'm not even on that whole cut people off thing, but it was just me getting back centered with myself and comfortable with myself and trusting my voice, trusting my spirit, trusting my innermost being to answer me and I'd be able to sit with that without judging it. So that was one of the things that I really, sat with, and I opened myself up, as I said, to quite a few realities. That's the language I had with it. Quite a few realities that I hadn't been quite open to, that I allow myself to now be open to. So we'll be discussing them. I know you're trying to get me to discuss them right now, but we're not discussing them right now because this is June, yo, and I am hype about this too. And I know this is going to cause some people to delete me. This is going to cause some people to unfollow me. It happens all the time. I get it. I understand, but it is Pride Month, and I'm excited that it is Pride Month, and we are going to celebrate Pride Month here on the What Now podcast. Some of you might say, what is Pride? What is Pride Month? I'm glad you asked. I'm not going to give you a lesson on pride. This is not a teaching podcast. I encourage you to go and say to Siri, go and say to Google, go and say to Alexa, go and say to Bixby, whoever it is that you talk to, your device talks to, and Google pride. Do it. Get the origin of it, get the history of it, really learn from it, because I hear a lot of people make a lot of comments about it, but they've never taken the time to understand where it came from and why we celebrate it, why we celebrate Pride Month. If you will educate yourself on something, then what you'll find out is that you won't make as ignorant comments or ignorant conclusions about something prior to gaining an understanding of it. Am I calling you ignorant? I said your conclusion or your comment was ignorant. That's what I said. I said what I said. All right. So pride is the promotion of self-affirmation, dignity, equality, equity, and increased visibility of the LGBTQIA plus community and social groups. All right. That's all I'm going to say about it. That's the end of what I'm going to say about it. Somebody else may define it a little different. I understand, but that's all I'm going to say about what it embodies and what it is. I'm going to show you throughout the month of this podcast what it embodies. So we're going to dedicate the entire month to LGBTQIA plus creators. All our guests, I have three guests. I guess I'm calling myself a guest because I would be that fourth guest. I was so honored to be here. Thank you for the opportunity. But we have three guests that are different creators within the community. We're going to be talking to them throughout the month. Also, if I do run any ads, it will only be LGBTQIA plus businesses, organizations, music, and merch. Okay. We are celebrating this thing big this month. We're going to turn it up all the way. Oh, listen at me, getting excited. I got to stop talking with my hands because I start hitting the mic. The other day I was on an interview, got so excited it hit the mic as well. So as I said, this month we're dedicating this podcast to Pride Month. Okay. So who wants to hear some exciting news about the present and about the future? Who wants to hear some exciting news? Listen, I hear y'all. I hear you. I got you. I can feel you. I can feel you. I can feel you. So after this episode, we have 3 more episodes this month. We have 2 live episodes and 1 previously recorded episode. Okay. I'm going to be talking to an author. I'm going to be talking to an actor and an influencer. And we're going to be talking to Darius again. Okay. Darius is coming back. He hit me up. He wanted to do a show about love and some other, issues that are going on in the world today. So we're going to talk with Darius. Actually, Darius is going to end the month. Okay. He's going to end the month. We have a special show at the end of the month, y'all. Okay. So we have 2 live shows. Darius is one of the live shows. I'm going to be releasing information on the other live show as well within the next couple of days and the recorded show within the next couple of days. Okay. I'm not going to release all of those names. I'm excited about that. But as I said, we have 1 recorded show, 2 live shows. On that last live show, I think it's June the 27th. And the live shows will be on Facebook, okay? So stay tuned. I want you guys pushing and promoting that as well. But on that last show, guys, can you believe this? That will be our 100th episode of the What Now podcast. Yes. The 100th episode of the podcast. But it'll also be our last episode of the podcast. Yes, it will be our last episode of the podcast. And what a milestone for a venture that was only supposed to be me getting on to talk myself through a book that I was stuck writing. And it has stretched and grew and developed into something that has been transformative and amazing for me. Transforming and amazing for me. And then the feedback that y'all give, and then even the guests that come on and talk about their experience with it. It's been amazing. It has really been a blessing to see what it is doing in the lives of everyone else. But I gotta be honest, what it has done in my life has really, humbled me, and at the same time set me on fire, yo. It has really set me on fire as it relates to purpose. My goal was simply to provide everyone that listened with someone, a voice, a face that either looked like them, sounded like them, reminded them of their experience, reminded them of their story. I wanted to make sure that everyone was provided with someone that they could connect with. That's why diversity is so important to me. It is important to me that I always have a diverse group of individuals on the show. Everything that I do promotes diversity, because it's in that diversity that we learn and grow and take those limits off of our growth and development. So, after having all of the amazing guests that we've had, and then the guests that we have lined up for this month, I have to say that not only did we reach that goal, I believe that we smashed that goal. I believe we smashed that goal, and can't nobody convince me otherwise. So I'm excited about that. Now, don't worry. You will still have access to every show from season 1 all the way to the final episode of season 3. Those will stay up. You can always go back, listen to those, be inspired by those, comment even on, on the feeds of them and everything, just to let us know you're still listening. You're still being inspired. You're still being encouraged. You're still being strengthened. You are still being transformed by everything that has taken place on the What Now podcast. All right. Now, here we go. As we proceed forward with life and with business, I invite you to remain actively connected with me via my new podcast, which will officially launch August 1st. The information for that will be in the show description. I'm not going to talk much about that on tonight. All right. So look for some great changes, some great shifts, because we are shifting our perspective. We are shifting our vantage point from a question, what now, to the understanding that we house solutions and we show up as the answer. So I wanted to hop back on here just to show my love and my appreciation for each and every one of you, and just to reconnect with you, just to let you know I have not forgotten about you. I am not gone. I just took that month to breathe. And you already know we talk about breathing on here, and it is very important that we take time, not just to breathe, but to learn the patterns of our breath. And sometimes we have to take those breaks to learn those things. So I encourage you, Share this episode with as many people as possible. Make sure you stay connected. Look in the description. Follow the new podcast. Look forward to everything that's going to embody. And get ready, because y'all, we have some amazing things coming. And I'm not just saying that just to keep you hooked. I'm saying it because I know that I know that I know that I know. So my encouragement to each of you is that you take pride this month in embracing your more than meets the eye. It's in you. Everything is in you. The greatness is in you. Let us experience it through you embracing it. As I always say, create a great day, walk with purpose, and by all means, execute your vision.